opponents, receive my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch your mark. Back to your corner.
And here we go. It's time for our main event to get underway. Amanda, the real deal Serrano, looking for win number 50, knockout number 33. And I see what you're saying about that jab, Raul. She almost kind of paused at it with kind of the open part of her glove. She's not really fully turning her glove over.
And it's coming a little bit like over the top, not really a straight jab with no fear. You know, she's not intimidated at all.
And she looked up to, and she has continued to look up to Amanda Serrano, like so many of the opponents, especially as of late that she has fought, who have started their careers much later than did Serrano, who is having her hands full with the challenger right now.
Yeah, Manzur landing some good right hands, some chopping left hooks. It's an unorthodox delivery, but it's working for Manzur right now. And just to reinforce what you just said, Christina, you know, in an interview last year, Manzur described Serrano as being her dream opponent, but said that she was light years ahead of her. Flash forward a year later, it's not looking like it, at least in the opening couple minutes.
A nice right hand landed there for Manzur as she kind of puts her head down and throws that shot. And it's landed a few times. So has the heads coming together of these two. Something to keep an eye on. As there has been several head clashes, and that's kind of the style of Manzur, how she comes forward head first.
She does have that. That kind of makes it a lot of awkwardness for Manzur, the way she comes in with her head and going to the body, going on top. I think Serrano's making a huge mistake by staying in the pocket too much.
Constant flow of blood, and that fight was stopped in round 3.
So that was a nice left hand there by Serrano. That's her fight right there. Keep the fight at mid-long range and keep turning her in circles.
A good shot landed from Serrano there at the 10-second mark here of round 3.
There's still a world title fight to be had, and that is a titanic right hand that Manzur just landed.
Again with the right hand from Manzur, and she catches the champ with multiple right hands up against the ropes. Came to spoil the party, she did, and so far she's delivering, and right back comes the champ, and there is some blood now on the forehead of Amanda Serrano. To the body digs the challenger.
Hard body shots by Manzur. She's really sitting down on those shots. Look at that. Serrano's in trouble here.
Absolutely.
Serrano has always had an otherworldly chin, but you always worry about fighters as they start to get later in their careers. Will there ever be that moment where their chin fails them? It hasn't so far. Didn't help me financially. Manzur is as massive an underdog as you can imagine here tonight, and look what she's pulling off.
I mean, and you could argue that she, so far, has won every round of this fight, and who would have thought that?
I know I didn't. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very surprised that, and she keeps applying that constant pressure. I mean, you got to look at this too, guys. Serrano has been in a lot of training camps, a lot of wars, a lot of wear and tear. She is 37 years old. Manzur is 27 years old. That's the 10-year difference. That means something too.
One right back to it, right? Just fought in El Paso, May 30th.
To your jab hand. I repeated this over and over again. When you're lefty, you don't move. See, she's running right into Manzur's overhand right.
Well, and she's circling to that side.
Circle the other way. Fighter that she's in there to win.
Manzur looking for a life-changing performance and moment here tonight.
Without a doubt, would change the trajectory of her career.
I'm looking at Manzur, and her facial, from the beginning, her facial expressions don't change. And she's so calm. I mean, she's just doing her job, jabbing in.
Yeah, she says she's always like that. She's just, this is another day at the office. All the pressure is on her. I won 14 fights. She's lost 4, but she does have 7 knockouts. Like, she's kind of been through it all, but just under the radar in Argentina. And, you know, making her announcement to the rest of the world tonight in a fashion
than what Serrano is landing right now.
Oh,
and right hands like
the
that.
Right weapon.
Yeah, that's definitely been a buffet of right hands from Manzur. Yeah, I mean, the whole knockout thing, I mean, I know that is some kind of added pressure for a fighter like Serrano, but Serrano has a lot of experience. She's been on the big stage for many years. She's fought in front of big... It wouldn't surprise... This is just me talking. The way she's getting hit right now, I mean, look, she's done this for so many years.
Does have 2 additional rounds to work versus the traditional 10 rounds for women's boxing. Will that be to her favor or to her detriment as we start round 8?
Manzur starting off the round with another right hand right down the pipe. Serrano changing her defensive approach just a little bit, Raul, carrying her hands. Even the greatest fighters aren't always owed a celebration and a coronation on the way out.
Look, Amanda landed like 2 straight left hands right now. It didn't even move Manzur at all.
Some good shots right there, good combination there from Amanda Serrano. Definitely needs more of that.
With all of the years of experience and ring smarts, and Manzur, despite all of the praise we've been giving her, can't be certain that the scorecards are in her favor, and there's still a path for Serrano if Manzur slows down, for Serrano to pile up some rounds towards the end of this fight and make the scorecards very interesting. We don't know what they look like right now. But we know what these big right hands and left hooks look like for Manzur.
And so does Amanda Serrano, as she's seen, or maybe hasn't seen, a ton of them coming her way. But it's been the more defining moments in this fight so far have belonged to Manzur.
Yeah.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah, that's what she needs. Keep landing it. This is a good round for Serrano. Yeah.
Again, she took the left to the body that time and finished with the right hand up top.
We're getting close to the championship rounds, and that might be the deciding factor. That she's got to keep that activity going. I like the activity. Forget about the power. Let your punches fly. Let them go.
What is going on in front of us, at least in the eyes of the betting community? I'm going to credit my buddy Marcus Vanderberg from ESPN for sending this along. Amanda Serrano started in some places as a minus 3,500 favorite. Amanda Serrano is down to a minus 130 favorite in some places.
And a warning from the referee, Thomas Taylor, to Lucrecia Manzur, and that was kind of prompted by a little bit of complaint in the corner of Serrano, and then 2 fights before that, again, a unanimous decision win in 10 rounds. So she's been there, she's been here, but not kept.
Serrano I was going to say she's continued to have some good moments, but she
escape harm's way more in these last few rounds than had she those shots connecting more flush earlier on the fight.
2 good body shots there from Serrano.
Beautiful. One-punch answer. Or can the champ string together a couple more rounds like the last 2 that she had?
Catching Amanda again. She's got to keep circling to her jab hand. Do her work and get out.
And sometimes we talk about this, especially when in male boxing, when a fighter talks about, the end of his career or kind of has 1 foot out the door and what that does for the opponent. Like, they're already thinking about being done. Well, tonight, Manzur would like to super fast speed up that exit for Serrano and take those belts back to Argentina, and has fought like that each and every round. Down to the body again for Serrano. I mean, she wanted that victory lap in Puerto Rico, did Serrano. She may still take it, win or lose or draw tonight, but not quite the same appeal without the belts.
It's certainly not the script that was expected.
Got some of the action from round 11.
Nice body shot.
Of this moment her entire life, and she could be less than 2 minutes away from what would be an unthinkable upset in the eyes of the boxing community here tonight. But Amanda Serrano is still in there trying to pull this one out of the fire.
she's definitely made it a lot closer, Amanda, from the first half of the fight, I think, to now. I don't know if she's ahead, but it's definitely a much closer fight, and she's having a good round. She's having a good round.
Nice uppercut by the champ. Body shot. And then that same left hand again finds a home twice for Manzur. And really not a sense of urgency from Manzur here either, as a good shot lands for Serrano.
Beautiful boxing right now by Amanda Serrano. Look at that. Now you see Manzur holding on. She might have got rattled.
Nice short, clean shot from Serrano, lands on the inside. Manzur looking to hold. Would be kind of smart for her to do so. 20 seconds left. Right hand from Serrano. Straight left hand from the champ. Right hand connects for Manzur. They slug it out to the bell. This one's going to the scorecards. No knockout tonight.
Declaring your winner by majority decision.